You know how they sell Pokemon to us? A world of friendship and adventure. A world where you and your Pokemon friends can take on the world, grow together, and become champions. They paint this beautiful, optimistic picture. But that's a lie. Because some of the creatures lurking in the tall grass, dark caves, and deep sea are stuff of actual nightmares. These creatures are not your friends, they are monsters, and I, for reasons that probably require professional help to unpack, have decided to track down the rarest version of them all. So I'm setting out on a journey of my own to test my courage and sanity to shiny hunt the 20 most terrifying Pokemon ever created, according to Pokemon. From the ghosts that steal children to the possessed tree stump that drags people into the forest. This is a marathon hunt for the Pokemon that will haunt your dreams. This is going to be a sufferfest of epic proportions. A true test of patience, and in all honesty, a terrible idea. Let's see if I make it out alive. Our journey into madness begins in the gloomy, unnerving woods of Tag Tree Thicket. If the graffiti trees don't give you the creeps, our first target definitely will. We're starting with Mimikyu. Now Mimikyu's story is just tragic. It wants to be loved just like Pikachu, so it hides its real terrifying form under a crudely drawn rag. Kinda sweet, right? Wrong. The Pokédex is crystal clear. A scholar who once saw its true form died from pure shock. No one knows what this Pokemon truly looks like, and everybody that's ever seen it has died. That is terrifying. So let's go find this little creepy guy. Oh, hello there. Yep, you're shiny. Sweet. That is one shiny haunted plushie caught. This little guy is going to have to stay away from the tequila because we do not want his clothes to be falling off for everyone's safety. If his clothes do fall off, I think we'll be shocked in more ways than one. Next up, a Pokemon that finds joy in the suffering of others. Meet Duskull. The Pokédex states that this Pokemon loves the crying of children. It will actively stalk kids through walls and startle them, feeding on their tears of fear. Cheerful. The shiny for Duskull is incredible. Its gray body becomes a deep striking crimson and just makes it look amazing. This hunt was surprisingly quick, a warm-up for the terrors to come. Trust me, I've spent some hours on these hunts. I did a couple breakouts, and then I'll let you look what happened next. Let's go! Oh. That's right, we caught it. Hopefully this little creep will not be able to pass through his Pokeball like it can walls, because if it jumps out and scares me, I'm not promising its safety. From emotional torment to pure physical agony, our next target is Toxapex, a Pokemon so cruel, it makes a hobby out of inflicting pain. It crawls along the ocean floor, leaving a trail of poison. According to its lore, those who suffer its venom are in such intense pain that death becomes a sweet release. That is terrifying. For this hunt, I'm heading straight back to the lovely beaches of Paldea. I need to find a Marini, its pre-evolution, which if you didn't know, preys on Corsair. It looks cute, but that is a lie. But here's our hunt for this shiny. Oh. I see you. With that, we have captured Marini and evolved it into Toxapex. So I am officially scared of the ocean. I just want to move on before I start hallucinating jellyfish. If you go into the woods today, you're in for a nasty surprise because waiting for you would be the Pokemon Shiinotic. It lures people deep into the forest with its strange lights, making sure that they never find their way home. It loves to prey on those who are already lost and afraid. I'm in Pokemon Sword and Shield doing everyone's favorite method to watch, the Masuda method. That's right, I let my Japanese Ditto and American Shiinotic Get it on a few hundred times to acquire this shiny. Oh, let's go. No more eggs. Finally, we saw a discolored one pop out of the egg, so we went ahead and evolved it into the shiny Shiinotic, which has a nice fall color scheme. Perfect for this time of year. I really just have to make sure this Pokemon doesn't drain me dry of my life energy. Ooh, I almost messed up there. Alright, time for some dread. We're heading to the Unova region for this next one, and it's a doozy. We're hunting for Yamask. If you thought the other ones were dark, strap yourself in, because this one hits hard. Yamask carries a mask that was once its face when it was human. Let that sink in. It's a ghost forced to carry a relic of its own mortality. The Pokédex says it sometimes looks at the mask and cries, remembering its former life. Are we catching a Pokemon or are we trapping a tormented human soul? Let's not think about that too much. Oh, let's go! That beautiful shiny Yamask has been captured. I know this thing's still sad about the whole once being human thing, but at least it looks better than the rest. Our next target is the classic Ghost, a Pokemon that literally feeds on your fear. We are going after Mischievous. It's known for sneaking up on people, pulling their hair, and letting out shrieks just to jump scare them. It then absorbs the fear it creates as nourishment. It's not just a prankster, it's a parasite with a twisted sense of humor. I'm back in Legends Arceus using the massive mass outbreaks. Seeing a swarm of them at night is like walking through a haunted house, just waiting for the jump scare. Oh! Oh, it's the green booger! Get the ball, please! We got the sickly parasite that loves to pull hair and jump scare bystanders. We need to keep the thing in the box to ensure I don't go bald. Some Pokemon are just chilling. This one is chilling, then eating. We're hunting Glalie. Glalie has the power to instantly freeze its prey solid by flash freezing the moisture in the air. Then it eats them. No struggle, no fight, just nice frozen pre-made meals. For this hunt, we're heading to the chilling mountains of Paldea to see if we can see those bloodlusting red eyes and hopefully not end up in the freezer. Is that it? It is! It is it! Wow, that's actually more noticeable than I thought. We got the shiny Glalie. The shiny is simple but incredibly effective. Its blood red eyes are chilling. That being said, it really is a shame you have to get rid of such a lovely shiny in order to get this frozen dinner fiend. The ocean is full of mysteries, and most of them want to kill you. Case in point, Jellicent. The Pokédex says his favorite food is life energy. Yeah, it just straight up says that. It's also known for dragging ships to its lair on the ocean floor. Any crew that wanders into its territory is never seen again. That's why they call it the Sea Ghost. I am hunting for its pre-evolution Frillish. I really wonder if I'm gonna get the Pringles Man or the Kissy Face version. I guess we'll find out now. Let's freaking go. Too bad it's not the boy. As much as I wanted the shiny Pringles, man, I'll take what I can get and clear this shiny off my list. It's still crazy that this big old sea marshmallow is out here just casually being the next Bermuda Triangle. The next one isn't just a Pokemon, it's a ghost in a shell with a literal built-in security flaw. We're hunting Shedinja. It's the leftover exoskeleton of Ninkata that somehow came to life. It's a hollow shell that doesn't breathe, but the real horror is the crack in its back. And no, not that one. The Pokédex warns you that anyone who looks into it will have their spirits stolen. What's up with all these Pokemon stealing my spirits and draining my life energy? It's a really dark world. Anyway, getting a shiny Shedinja is a 2-for-1 deal. You need to find a shiny Ninkata, and when you evolve it, you have to simply empty a slot in your party and make sure you have a Pokeball in your bag. Not only will a shiny Ninjask appear, but a shiny Shedinja will also appear. So the hunt is for Ninkata, and we're heading to Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, taking advantage of multiple screens and multiple games. Oh, let's go, that's it. A shiny Ninkata appeared. Let's evolve it and make sure we get the Shedinja. Yep, we got it. It really is almost identical to the normal one, but a true shiny hunter would know the difference. Now I just have to remember to never look at its back. Ah, crap. Next up, a Pokemon proving that even a day at the beach can be a life-threatening experience. We're hunting Palossand. It's a haunted sandcastle that drags living things under the sand to suck out their life force. The Pokédex says that buried beneath the castle are dried up bones of its victim. That is how to earn the nickname Beach Nightmare. Very fitting for the shiny version of this Pokemon. I'm back on the beaches of Paldea, shiny hunting for its pre-evolution Sandygast. The shiny is incredible. Normal Sandygast looks like regular sand, but the shiny is made up of black sand, referencing the volcanic beaches of Hawaii. This could quite possibly be my longest hunt for a shiny in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that I've ever had. Going through 3 to 4 sandwiches, which is crazy. Making this beach no longer a relaxing paradise, but a personal prison. Oh, wait. The black sand. That's it. Let's go. The shiny. Finally, shiny Palossand has been marked off the list. I'll need a vacation after this one, but I think I'll be skipping the beach and heading to the mountains instead. Our halfway point brings us to any arachnophobe's worst nightmare. Meet Galvantula. This giant electric spider doesn't just bite its prey. According to the Pokédex, it snarls its prey in electrically charged silk, paralyzing them. Then it slowly and leisurely consumes its prey at its own pace. It's not just a predator, it's a 5-star gourmet enjoying a meal. Let's just hope it doesn't leave you a bad Yelp review. I'm in the caves of Paldea hunting for this using a sandwich to isolate its pre-evolution, Joltik. Now Joltik is one of the smallest Pokemon in existence. It's a tiny little yellow speck. Trying to spot this shiny feels like some type of torture. My eyes are hurting, I've been squinting for so long and so hard. Don't take that the wrong way, I know what you're thinking. I've been running back and forth, picnic resetting over and over, and then I see... Hold up. That's a highlighter yellow. Let's go. That's it. That's definitely the shiny. It is. It is it. Whew. I captured the tiny little headache and evolved it into the shiny Galvantula. I'm just glad this hunt is done. I think I'm going to be seeing tiny little yellow specks in my dreams for at least a week. We are now 10 Pokemon deep into this nightmare marathon, and my sanity is already hanging on by a thread. If you're enjoying watching me suffer, first of all, what's wrong with you? And second, consider subscribing. It costs you nothing, and it lets me know that my descent into madness is at least entertaining to somebody. Also, hit that like button too while you're at it. I mean, because you're already down there subscribing anyway, and it's right there at it. Now back to the horror. Speaking of horror, our next Pokemon doesn't just haunt your dreams, it preys on children. Let's go find Drifloon. Story goes that it grabs the hand of small children and drags them away to the afterlife. It also notes that it dislikes heavy children, which is both horrifying and very particular. This is literally a child abduction warning in the form of a balloon. Like, imagine being at a carnival in the Pokemon world and little Timmy just grabs a balloon and starts floating away. Guess what? That wasn't a balloon. That was Drifloon. For this hunt, I'm staying in Paldea and using the yummy sandwich method. That one's not purple. We got it. We have finally captured the shiny Drifloon, and I can confirm that this little creature isn't going to be snatching any more kids anytime soon. He'll be heading straight to PC prison for quite some time. You thought Drifloon was bad? This Pokemon walked so Drifloon could float. We're hunting Drowsy, the original child kidnapper. Well, it was technically its evolution, Hypno, but Drowsy is where it all began. It puts people to sleep and eats their dreams, preferring the tastier dreams of children. For the hunt, we're staying in the lovely Paldea using the sandwich method once again. What? Bite me. There are like 20 total shinies in this video. I'm gonna take advantage of this method to the fullest. Anyways, shiny Drowsy is a vibrant pink, which is thankfully easy to spot when the rest are bright yellow. Wait a minute. You're not supposed to be pink. Bingo. The shiny looks less menacing and more like it's made of cotton candy, which somehow makes its dark purpose even more disturbing in my opinion. Some Pokemon are based on animals, some are based on plants. This one is a haunted sword that steals your soul. If you haven't guessed by now, it's Honedge. This Pokemon is created when a departed spirit possesses a sword. Per the Pokédex, the blue cloth on its hilt drains the life energy of anyone who dare grabs it. I'm finally able to break in the new game for this hunt. To be honest, I was hoping to be done before this game release, but we're here right now, so I guess we're not. Back to the point, we're hunting this one in Legends EA using the door method. If you don't know what the door method is, you literally walk in and walk out of a building. Yeah, that's it. Wait. Is that a shiny Alpha Honedge? Oh, that's so cool. Back shots. Stay. Let's go! The red was unmistakable. I screamed, my neighbors heard me, the cops may or may not have showed up, but that blood-stained sword is mine. This little guy is going to help me run Lumio City and find more shinies. Some Pokemon are creepy because, you know, they like drain life forces and stuff like that. But Frostlass is creepy because of what she does with her victims. When it finds humans or Pokemon it likes, it freezes them and takes them to its chilly den where they become decorations. Not only is she a serial killer, but she's an interior designer as well. I feel like that's a very specific niche. For Frostlass, I'm back in, you guessed, Paldea, using the broken sandwich method once more. Look, I already told you, don't judge me. I've been doing this for months now. Just watch and enjoy my subtle reaction. Wait a minute, you're a different color than the rest. I have shiny Frostlass in holding. This bad interior designer won't be redecorating with anybody's mortal form anytime soon. Also, sorry sweetheart, but my application to become part of your home decor has been declined. Next on our list is the Pokemon that combines Halloween aesthetics with a terrifying curse. It's Gourgeist, the pumpkin Pokemon. On the night of a new moon, Gourgeist roams through the town singing an eerie song. Anyone who hears the song is now cursed. It also enjoys wrapping its prey in its hair-like arms and singing joyfully as it watches them suffer. I don't think she would make it on America's Got Talent. We're in Lumio City again hunting for the Alpha Gourgeist. This shiny is one of my favorites. The perfect Halloween shiny in my opinion. Let's just hope we don't phase on another Pokemon. Oh, I see it! Oh my gosh! We have the shiny Alpha Gourgeist! Oh my gosh, I'm not sure we're able to catch this thing. Dude, our luck has been insane! Move. I'm just gonna have a hard time catching this thing. Back shots. Stay. Let's go! Another wonderful shiny to add to the collection in Gourgeist. We just need to ensure we keep our soundproof headphones on during the new moon. I am not trying to get any more curses. I do not want to die. Speaking of dying, this next Pokemon's backstory is a pure, soul-crushing tragedy. We're hunting Cubone. The Pokédex tells us that the skull it wears on its head is the skull of its dead mother. At night, it cries and the skull rattles, creating a sad, lonely melody. This Pokédex has always made me wonder that if there are any Cubones out there that still have a living mother. Like, do the mother Marowaks just have to die when they give birth to a Cubone? I need to know this Pokemon. I'm in the Pokemon Tower in Leaf Green and Fire Red, a place literally filled with Pokemon graves. The atmosphere is heavy, the shiny for Cubone is pretty mid, its brown body becomes a sickly green. It looks like it's sick with grief. Either Pokemon cooked with that idea, or they just got lucky. Oh my gosh! Finally, we got the freaking Cubone! Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. We've gone through so many shiny Ghastly. I think we have like 3. One less sad cry of a Cubone will echo through the tower, because our shiny Cubone has been captured. The lonely orphan is now in our care, and maybe we can give it the home it has always deserved. As we near the end, the lore gets darker. Meet Lampent, the lamp Pokemon. It looks like an innocent light fixture, but it has a grim purpose. It hangs around hospitals, sensing when people are close to death. It then swoops in and steals their spirit, using the spirits as fuel for its flame. This Pokemon is just a spiritual vulture. I'm back in Generation 5, the best generation, for this hunt. The goal is a shiny Litwick, which will evolve into Lampent. Time to go into the tower and run back and forth at high speeds until this little fella appears. Let's go! Just a few encounters later, I found the little shiny spirit-absorbing candle, and then evolved it into Lampent. The blue flame still flickering ominously. It's ready to go hang around the nearest emergency room, just waiting to turn its next victim into a ghost. We can't have a horror list without one of the original ghosts. We're hunting Haunter. While Gengar gets a lot of attention for being a shadow, Haunter's methods are far more personal and disgusting. I mean, for real, its signature move is Lick. If Haunter licks you, its tongue causes uncontrollable shaking and paralysis until, eventually, death. And it doesn't just haunt you, it be slobbering all over you. I'm staying in Pokemon Legends EA to hunt for Ghastly. I know most people are against this new shiny hunting method because it makes finding shinies way too easy, but to be honest, I'm enjoying it so far. If you're still watching at this point, please let me know in the comments below and your opinion on shiny hunting in Legends EA. Any shinies this time? No. Yes, a shiny Ghastly. Ah, sweet. That's one of the ones we need. Oop, nice second. Let's go. We caught Ghastly, evolved it into Haunter, and avoided that vibrant blue tongue. We started this journey with a creature of tragedy, and we'll end it with one too. Our final Pokemon is Phantump. Old tales say Phantump are created when the spirits of children who died while lost in the forest, they wander the woods with their cries sounding like eerie screams. In my opinion, this is probably the most tragic and dark origin story of any Pokemon. I'm in Scarlet and Violet's DLC hunting this child-possessed tree stump. Phantump's shiny is fantastic. The stump becomes white like birchwood, and the ghostly leaves turn red. It's always been up there with Gorgeist as one of my favorite shinies, and I finally get to add it to my collection. This one brings a sense of accomplishment. Not only do I finally have one of my favorite shinies knocked off my wish list, but we also have the final piece of our horrifying collection. 20. Yes, 20 of the most terrifying, cursed, and soul-stealing Pokemon in existence, all in their rare shiny forms. We have the Child Snatchers Drifloon and Drowsy, the vengeful and tragic Honedge and Cubone, the human souls trapped in limbo, Yamask and Phantump, the life force drainers, Palossand, Lampent, and Jellicent, the spirit-stealing husk, Shedinja, a bad interior designer, and a spider that traps you in an electric web. This challenge was one of patience. Hundreds of eggs, thousands of encounters, and countless hours spent staring at a screen, waiting for a discolored Pokemon to appear. And it was a journey through the darkest corners of the Pokédex. My favorite Pokemon captured during this video definitely has to be the shiny Honedge. I mean, do I have to explain? It's an alpha, and it's an incredible shiny. The most disturbing? It's probably a tie between Phantump and Yamask. Their stories are just so unsettling, thinking that a human soul is now trapped inside a Pokemon's body. But we did it. We faced down the 20 Pokemon that will haunt your dreams, and we survived. My courage was tested, my sanity questioned, and my shiny collection has never looked spookier. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey this spooky month. Which of these shinies do you think is the creepiest? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want to see more insane shiny hunting videos, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you enjoyed watching the chaos. Until next time, happy hunting, and maybe sleep with the nightlight on tonight.